Hi, good day. Today we will discuss about the Module 13, Brunner's constructivist theory. So now, by the way, I am Cathy May P. Rosas from BSed Mathematics 2A. So, I am the first reporter of this module. Let's begin. So, our topic consists of four subtopics, which is the introduction. Second is the Brunner's constructivist theory, or this is the main concepts. Third is representation of knowledge. Four is spiral curriculum. So first we discuss the introduction. Jerome Bruner is an American psychologist, which is he developed cognitive development. He was one of the first proponents of constructivism. So, this is the Brunner's constructivist theory, the main concepts, and I will going to discuss the spiral curriculum, representation of knowledge, inactive, iconic, and symbolic. And the other concepts will be discussed by my classmate. So, first we have this representation of knowledge, whereas it is the ability to represent knowledge in three stages. This stage are inactive representation, the iconic representation, the symbolic representation. First, we have what is the spiral curriculum? Spiral curriculum, this will certain topics are initially presented in grade school in a manner appropriate for grade schooler, and then the same grade schools, but on much deeper level. Teacher must revisit the curriculum by teaching the same content in different ways depending on students' developmental levels. So the example for this is the those cognitive development topics. Diba nagkwanta atong sa first sem is nag-tackle ta about atong child development. Then, kung atong bantayan is nabalik siya or kanang nabalik-balik ang ato ang kadto nga mga lessons in order for us to remember and to know how to apply it. According to the Republic Act 10533, it says the curriculum shall use the spiral progression approach to ensure mastery of knowledge skills after each level. So, ang pagbalik-balik sa kaning mga topics is dili lang siya nga ingon nga pagkaugma ibalik, but kintahay karon is inyuhang naagian, then ma-shock na lang mo kay next nga year or next nga module is naa na pud siya. So makaon na to para ma-master ang atong knowledge about ana nga lesson. So mao na siya ang sa spiral curriculum. So we have here next representation of knowledge. We have first the inactive, which is 0 to 1 year old. Its thinking is based entirely on physical actions, and infants learn by doing rather than by internal representation or thinking. So maka-learn ang usa ka bata if kanang iya nang himuon nga butang, then dili na siya kanang dili na siya wala sa ilang hunahuna kay ilaha namang naagian. So, children represents objects in terms of their immediate sensation of them. So, 0 to 1 year old is dili sila remember if dili nila na ma-experience or dili nila na mabuhat. Like, kung example, imo silang pakuhaon og kanang praktisan nimo sila og unsaon pag kanang lakaw. So, dili sila makabalo kung dili nila na buhaton or dili nimo sila asisan para ilahan ng mabuhat. So, mauna siya sa inactive representation. So, naa diri they are represented in the muscles and involve motor responses or ways to manipulate the environment, such as riding a bicycle and trying a knot tying, and tasting the apple. So, mauna siya sa inactive representation of knowledge. So, next we have the iconic. It is 1 to 6 years, which is information is stored as sensory image, icons, usually visual ones, like pictures in the mind. Thinking is also based on the use of other mental image or icons, such as hearing, smell, or touch. The learner can now use mental image to stand for certain objects or events. Iconic representations allow one to recognize objects when they are changed in minor ways, such as mountain with and without snow at the top. So, dili na siya ang sa iconic is kanang mga butang nga kanang murag ingon sila nga unique sa ilaha para sa mga bata. So, dili na nila malimtan o permi nila madumduman na nga butang. Like, example, nakakita sila og picture nga murag pag-upan nila na kita. Then, kanang mangutan na sila, unsa man na siya. So, pinaagian na is ilahang maka-learn sila through ana nga picture, which is ilahan nang na-visualize sa ilahang kanang huna-huna, ilahan nang na-visualize. Then, di na dayon nila makuan kay naka-learn na sila. Naadiri ang learner can now use mental image to stand for certain objects or events. So, tahay na ipakita nga butang, nga bag-on pa nila nakita. So, mingon ka, mauni siya example, nagpakita ka og baso. I know. Yes, baso. Then, imuha silang kuan ka na sa 1-year-old, kanang imuha siyang tudluan kung unsa na siya nga butang. Then, kana nga butang is ma-remember nila then if kanang kintay imuha silang suguon nga kuha ditog baso. So, makabalo na sila kung unsa na nga butang. So, mao na siya sa iconic representation of knowledge. Mag-use sila og visual ones. Lastly, we have the representation of knowledge number 3, stage 3, which is the symbolic. 7 years onward, so 7 years pataas. So, ang symbolic is like kanang abstract thinking. Dira na ma-apply ang abstract thinking, which is learner has developed the ability of think in abstract terms. This used symbol system to encode knowledge. So, katong ilahang na-learn from sukad kapag kabata sila until 7 years old and above is dili na to nila malimtan. Like, kabalo na sila kung unsay sunod nga buhaton, murag naa sila ibuot. Yes. So, diri sa symbolic is like giingon diri ability of think in abstract terms. So, abstract term is kanang like kabalo na sila sa pattern kung unsay ilang next nga himuon. So, mao to siya sa symbolic representation of knowledge. nag-ingon diri symbolic representation. This uses symbol system to encode knowledge. The most common symbol systems are language and mathematical notation. Brunner advised that teachers utilize and bring together concrete, pictorial, then symbolic activity to facilitate learner. So, to siya ang sa symbolic representation of knowledge. So, thank you for watching.